So many funny memes have been made, but there's a very fine line between something funny and something stupid and attempting to be funny. One of the good examples I can think of is probably the Chickawaga kid from 2024. But long before that kid was probably born, we had stuff like the MLG trick shots and the Doge meme and other things that are like that. Other memes that existed slightly more recently is stuff like the Hawk Tua meme and the knee surgery is tomorrow meme. Honestly, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Is it like a common thing that all people who have knee surgery feel? Aside from that, all memes are trends that went through the internet and gave everyone a couple laughs, but there comes a point where it's too much. A good way to explain it is like being dragged through the dirt, like dragged through the trenches. Honestly, the best and probably most notorious example of a meme being dragged has hands down got to be the low taper fade meme. This started with a streamer and musician named Eric Doa Freestyle. Is that how I pronounce his name? I don't know, I hope I didn't botch it. Yeah, anyway, in his stream chat where someone mentioned imagine if Ninja got a low taper fade. And to clarify, he was like freestyling his chat. So like it's where the thing started. I'll provide a clip in a second. This one phrase started the whole chain reaction that would end up having this meme last all through 2024 and into the start of 2025. For all the people who don't know, granted, probably very few of you, the way people would go about this meme is usually strikingly similar to an old meme.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room full of rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room filled with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once.
The annoying thing about this one meme is it would go on over and over and over again until the person doing it would get tired of it. And honestly, I am guilty of this. I used to think it was really funny, but I'm looking back at it now when I was writing the script, and it was just not funny. It was an inconvenience. I recognize my wrongs. Anyway, the whole reason I showed you that is because I wanted to make sure you knew what the low taper fade meme is similar to. Speaking of it, actually, here's an example of Ninja himself doing the trend.
But imagine if I got a low taper fade.
I try to find a barber near me and get a low taper fade before this game. Thoughts?
I think you should.
The meme became the dream.
This is probably like the thing that comes to your little chronically online mind when it comes to dragged memes. And oh my god, this meme was dragged. Like I said earlier, it is probably like the thing that comes to your mind when you think of a dragged meme. I know it's what I think of. Honestly, I don't want to talk about the stupid low taper fade meme. Ninja thought it was so funny and he would never stop talking about it. Like for all of 2024, it just wouldn't get off my feed on whatever social media platform I was on. Like you just couldn't escape it. Anyway, on to something a little bit more modern and relevant. The 6-7 meme. Oh, I'm looking at this script and I'm just like the PTSD of all the stupid like kids in my school that are going like 6-7. Like whenever someone mentions either of those two numbers or anything that sounds similar. Anyway, if you couldn't tell already, I absolutely despise, I hate this trend. And I don't really want it to sound like I'm like Mr. McBuzzkill over here. Like I can't be the only one who just never found the 6-7 meme funny. Like, for anyone who finds this joke funny, just sounds like a lobotomy victim. Like they actually got dragged into a van and like was forcefully given a lobotomy. They're literally running into walls going 6-7. Anyway, I do actually have a story of my own that I'd like to share about the 6-7 meme. I was in English class. As of saying this, I think it was like a week or two ago. I don't know. And the teacher was just talking about some like 6 sentences, I think. because I don't really remember what she was saying. I wasn't paying much attention. And this, like, troglodyte, this, like, asphalt licking, insignificant bread loaf at the very top of his lungs just decided, like his thinking noodle was clicking, his gears were grinding. Like, the one thing, like, that was probably the one thing he was paying attention for, and, like, just yelled 6-7 as loud as he could in the most obnoxious voice I've ever heard. The class was just silent. Nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, laughed. Everyone, even the teacher included, just stood there for a good 10 seconds staring at him. They were just silently judging him. He didn't even get in trouble. They were just like, everyone, and like everyone aside from like 2 or 3 people who were just like heads down on their desk. That's not an exaggeration. And then we just resumed the lesson. We just continued. We didn't give him any more time, and I think he learned. Anyway, by some chance this person is watching this video. Was it worth it? Was it funny? Are you satisfied? Are you happy with your... I don't even know what you gained from that, honestly. To be completely honest, I don't even know how this meme started. Actually, let me look that up real quick. Yeah, I still don't get why this is so popular. Anyway, on to the next one. Italian brainrot. Yeah, Italian brainrot. You know, the thing, like, steal a brainrot. Like, the shark with shoes. The coffee that's a ballerina. That stuff. Yeah. How was that started? Actually, better question. How was brainrot in the first place started? Like, I'm fully convinced that brainrot is the lowest form of comedy that humanity has ever come up with. Like, I bet, like, back in the cavemen era, like, people, like, cavemen, like, were just like, ooh, 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 smacking 2 rocks together to make, like, loud noises. And I bet that was funnier. You know what? That probably is funnier. I've smacked 2 rocks together. Maybe not for comedy purposes, but, like, I bet it's funnier than, like, it's Italian brainrot, let alone normal brainrot. And honestly, I think Grug from the Croods movie honestly proves his point. Like, the Croods movie was ahead of its time. It was a pretty good movie. Anyway, speaking of Italian brainrot, 2 of my friends, who I won't be naming, because this is, like, reputation ruining, for a good 2 weeks, were unironically playing Steal a Brainrot on Roblox. Now, have your fun. Anyone out there, you can play whatever games you want. I'm not gonna hate. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Everyone's unique. But can we just agree on one thing? That's low. Like, that's low. Like, steal a brainrot? Steal a brainrot on Roblox. Like, it's probably like the worst game that's ever made. And not to mention, the absolute only, and I mean only people that play that games are like fresh out the womb toddlers. Like they're just going goo goo gaga and like going tralalelo tralala. Doompanini Sumpanini. I don't know. And streamers who want to clip farm because it's a big game and they're hoping they can hop on a hype train. And, like, most of the streamers who do actually hop on the game to, like, get on the hype train with Steal a Brainrot are usually just, like, making little kids cry. Like, okay, yeah, that's, like, some good content for people who are, like, this is, like, public menace type content. Like, this is people who will, like, run into a store and just start screaming. Like this is the target audience, you know? Anyway, I'd just like to thank you for watching. If I left any of these dragged, unfunny memes out that you'd like to mention, don't be afraid to go drop a comment. I'll do my best to go read all them and try and respond to as many as I can. I really do like reading comments. I like seeing what you guys have to say. And consider subscribing, joining the Discord server, becoming a member, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.